Hi, this is Chris, and this is one of my bonus videos. Today, I am attempting to capture the glorious locks of Father Nathan Goebel from Catholic Stuff You Should Know. It's one of my favorite podcasts, and I would have to say that I've learned a lot from it, a lot about my Catholic faith. And one of the ongoing things that seems to happen during the podcast. And I would say probably in the past 5 years, I think, because they had a break and then they sort of revamped the whole thing. And when they did that, um, they brought on a couple of extra hosts and they had a format where they would just talk for a little bit before they actually got into the topic. And what happened is that eventually there were people who really liked that visiting, and then there were people who really hated the visiting. And they even named what the visiting was called. They called it banter. And there were the banter haters and the banter lovers. And I would have to say that I lean more towards the banter lover side myself because in this brief amount of time that I have to make the argument, I would like to point out that when we express our Catholic faith, we do so as part of the body of Christ. And we form this community and we commune with each other. When we go to Mass, we're in communion. And what the people who host the Catholic Stuff You Should Know podcast do in their life outside the podcast is they actually have what's called a clerical society or a clerical association, I should say. And so when we listen to the podcast, it's pretty self-serving if we just drive right over the community part of it and try to just gorge ourselves on the knowledge of the faith. So I would have to say that the banter has its place, and I think it's important. And I hope you've enjoyed this little drawing right here.